Thank you, and have a good night. I know that I have two potential candidates here who have been very patiently waiting to speak. Mark Constantine has been doing here first. So, without further ado, let's have Constantine and Yonkers running for the county court judge.
That's correct. Thank you very much. Thank you all very much, and Your Honor, thank you very much for allowing me to have the floor first. Certainly had the pleasure of appearing before Support Magistrate Jordan, and I guess I have the pleasure to do it now in the evening, in addition to the day. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mark Constantine. I'm a candidate for Westchester County Court Judge. I am born and raised in the city of Yonkers, proud product of the public schools here. In fact, my first home in Yonkers was on Stanley Place between Riverdale Avenue and Broadway. I'm not sure if anyone's familiar with that area. The professional hospital used to be right there on Ludlow Street. And I also, another landmark for me was the little store where I used to buy little trading cards, and the bakery where I must admit probably spent a lot of time on the corner of Riverdale and Ludlow. But that's not there either right now, unfortunately. But in any event, putting all those things aside, I am, as I said, a proud Yonkers native, currently serving as the attorney for the City Council in the City of Yonkers. Prior to that, I've been a member of the zoning board here in the City of Yonkers, and also had the good fortune to act as a parking violations bureau hearing examiner in the City of Yonkers, where I must say I heard my fair share of very interesting stories. I won't bore you with them this evening. But what I can tell you in all of those contexts, what I've done and what I think I can do as a Westchester County Court Judge is, first of all, listen, start with an open mind. Second of all, apply the law to the facts. And then third of all, ultimately make a decision that is fair, considers the law and the facts, and is ultimately fair to everybody. In every context that I've worked in, I've done that. I do that in my law practice every day. As an attorney, I've practiced in all the courts in the area, the county court, the Supreme Court, federal court as well. The election is November 6th. I can tell you it's the first time I've run for public office at all. I really feel an attraction to public office. My career, I believe, has been epitomized by public service throughout. It's my contention that the system that we have here in the city of Yonkers, in the state of New York, and in our country, is really the best system of government that you could ever have. It's not something that you read about in a dictionary or encyclopedia or go to a museum to see. It's a living, breathing system of government that really benefits from the participation of people like you. It's my pleasure to be here before your association. Certainly I've seen a lot of you at our council meetings, and I know that you're involved and active in the government. I hope that I can anticipate your support on November 6th. That's election day, and I look forward to serving you as a Westchester County Court Judge. Thank you all very much.
Judge Jordan, and how about you say somewhere on your platform? Yes, you're a family court judge running in county court for.
Good evening. I know that the hour is getting late and there are two more candidates. I want to thank you for this opportunity to come here and address you tonight. And thank you for staying and participating in this process. I know you're waiting for the closing act, so I'm glad I have your attention. My name is Janet Jordan, and I'm currently seeking to be elected as the next family court judge for Westchester County. There's one seat available on November 6th, and that's the seat that was vacated by Judge Cooney last year when she retired. I currently serve the family court as a support magistrate. I have been assigned to the Yonkers Family Court now for approximately 5 years. I'm in my second term. I'm also the magistrate designated to the Integrated Domestic Violence Court for the city of Yonkers, which means that I hear all cases filed in the Yonkers Family Court that not only have a child support or spouse support component, but also have a domestic violence component. My background is as a prosecutor. When I came out of law school, I went to work for the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. I was assigned to the domestic violence unit and sex crimes unit. When I left the DA's office, I was handling felony cases. I was handling homicides, robberies, sex abuse cases, sex offense cases, domestic violence cases, drug cases. Presented those cases not only to grand juries but pettit juries. I've also been an attorney. I've had my own practice. I've been a criminal defense attorney. I've handled matrimonial and family law cases. I have my own practice, a heavy family law practice in the Bronx. My office was directly across the street from the family court in the South Bronx. I've also practiced in Westchester in the federal courts throughout New York State and also in our local courts. So I bring to the family court my experience as a prosecutor, my experience in the family court, and my experience as a defense attorney. I seek to become the next family court judge for Westchester County because family court is my passion. Family court is an area that I'm very concerned about. It's an area that as I said, I'm passionate about. I'm passionate and concerned about the issues that affect Westchester County, where I've lived for the last 36 years. Whether our children are receiving education, whether they're can receive child care, or whether our children are protected between the hours of 3 and 6 in the evening. Those are the danger hours for our children, whether they're going to be susceptible to predators or they're going to be susceptible to gang influence. Not everyone in Westchester County can afford child care. Westchester County is one of the premier counties in that they provide scholarships and subsidies through the Child Care Council. There are many issues in Westchester County that affect our families on a daily basis, and all those issues come into the family court. And we meet people in a very intimate place, and a place where they're affected, whether the children are going to be taken away from them, whether they can afford child care, or whether there's abuse and neglect in the home. I can go on about how I feel about the family court, but I'm not going to. I'm going to ask you to please take my literature. I'm going to ask you to please consider my qualifications, consider my background. Please visit the website, learn a little bit more about me, learn about the party lines I've been endorsing for the Democratic Party, also the Working Families and the Independence Party. I've also received the endorsements of major unions and also law enforcement organizations. I thank you very much for your time. I thank you for your participation. I thank you for your involvement. And I hope that I can earn your support, and I hope come November 6th that I can get your vote. Thank you very much, and have a good